too many people miss it because they're so busy focusing on the messenger and not focusing on the message at all. And I mean, in keeping it real, I know, yeah, presentation is important. You wouldn't, or it isn't prudent to buy a suit from a naked tailor, as they say. But we have to be conscious enough to focus on the message. This is why the Bible said that a man is without honor except in his own house, or a prophet is without honor except in his own house among his own people. Because they know the side story, and they get so wrapped up with the side story that they don't hear the message. But God is so powerful that he uses whoever is available to send the message. So we need to focus on the message and not shoot the messenger or disparage the messenger, based on other factors. The mailman delivers the mail regardless of how he's feeling, whether it's sad or happy or whatever. But you don't care about that. You don't care about its past. You don't care about anything. You're looking for that check in the mail, and that's all you care about, the mail. And you expect the mail to be delivered on time, in your mailbox. So let me encourage y'all to just listen to what's being said. There's a difference between listening and hearing. We hear because our ears are constantly open for the most part. But listening is a choice. Listen to the message, man. Don't focus too much on the messenger. They did that to Jesus too. People look at him, oh, he's from Galilee. Can any good thing come out of Galilee? I mean, he's not he didn't go to, our top religious school, and look at the way he's dressed and all that stuff. So, as a preacher, in recognizing, that they did that to Jesus too, it don't matter to me. Like a lot of folks, people like my ex or my exes, let that go. He can't, no, I mean, we know him. He's not that holy and righteous and all this stuff, but it's not about who I am. It's about who the message is from. It's about, what the message is about. At least, pay a little bit of attention to the message, because it's all about the message. It's all about the message. Or I should say it's all about the gospel, the good news, that Jesus came and died for our sins. It's all about the message. It's all about the gospel, that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. It's all about the gospel. It's all about, for the wages of sin is death, eternal separation from God. It's all about the message. Too many people, looking for signs and some want it to be so intelligent and so intellectual, so they focus on the messenger. Yeah, man, you don't have any degree, you're not Dr. so on and so forth, you're not on TV and this and whatever. No, it's all about the message. It's all about the gospel. It's all about the good news. That we need to surrender our lives, because there's a time appointed for all of us, and it's going to come, and you're going to die. You're going to stand before God, and you're going to be judged pretty much according to why you did not live your life the way Jesus said to live. You know, it's not going to be whether, you know, you were a good or a bad person, or, you know, what your birthday was, what your skin color was, how long your hair was, you know, who your parents were, who you were born, how much money you had. It's going to be based on whether or not you follow Jesus Christ. It's that simple. You know, I mean, it's going to be a quick yes or no. Did you or did you not? You know, and for those who, you know, like to argue, and, you know, those who are in denial, a record is being made of your life. And so, you know, God is so gracious and merciful that he's going to break out that book for those who want to challenge, you know, for those who want to challenge, you know, their accusation. When it comes to God's business, anybody come to you, you know, want to talk about Jesus Christ, take the time to listen. You know, Jesus always ran around saying, all who have ears to hear, for us to let them hear. So hearing is very important. You know, and God used anybody that's available to speak to you. Listen up. You know, for whosoever call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. But how can they call on somebody that they don't know? How can they know without somebody telling them, without a preacher? How can somebody preach unless they're called and sent by God? And God used all kind of folks. You have ears to hear. Listen. Bless up.